In this video, I give you 4 things sellers hope you won't notice about their move-in ready home. Real estate listings are notorious for phrases like must see to believe or will not last, and another is move-in ready, a phrase that's not only overused but also misused. But semantics won't stop sellers, especially if they think they can get top dollar for their home in a tight housing market. So what does move-in ready really mean anyways? In the most basic sense of the phrase, a move-in ready home is exactly that. A residence that you can move into, unpack, and start living in immediately. At the very least, it means the space is clean, the appliances are in working order, and the layout is already configured in a way that makes sense to your lifestyle. Blame it on all the binge-worthy home flipping shows, but in recent years, move-in ready often means a fully renovated home with brand new appliances. Or at least, that's what buyers want it to mean. But sellers aren't always on the same page. Here are some things buyers should be aware of and that sellers are hoping that you won't notice. First, the number of rooms don't match the listing. Imagine the MLS listing says the property has 2 bathrooms. You show up to take a tour, and to your surprise, there's actually 2.5 because a new half bath was recently installed. Score, right? Not necessarily. Sure, it could be an error in the listing, but it can also be unpermitted work done on the property. That's a huge no-no, and it can leave you, the buyer, a lot of fines from the city. This is where it pays to work with an agent. It's our job to do a lot of due diligence when it comes to checking if things have been permitted. Next, the floors are covered in area rugs. The rug might really tie in a room together, but it could also be hiding badly scuffed floors. Buffing hardwood floors or installing a new one, it can be a very expensive and annoying task. Next, the basement is unfinished. To be fair, not every basement is meant to be renovated into an Instagrammable hangout spot. Still, as a buyer, you should ask why the basement has remained unfinished. Maybe it was only needed for storage and laundry. But what if it's because the basement flooded in the past 5 rainstorms and the current owners have given up on the prospect of finishing it? Be on the lookout for any staining or bubbling on the walls or ceilings as evidence of water damage. If there is, it really should be disclosed by the seller or brought up in the home inspection. Next, the windows are old. An inexperienced homeowner might check for broken panes, seeing none, and then calling it a day. But what they really need to worry about is if it keeps your house secure and insulated. Old single-pane windows will be a major issue if you live in an area that has extreme hot or cold. So you might be on the hook to replace windows with energy-efficient ones, so your energy bill won't resemble a second mortgage. Even though many buyers are waiving inspections in hopes to securing the deal, it is not recommended. I encourage my clients to get as much information about the home as possible. If a seller lists a home as move-in ready and it's more like needs a little TLC, then the house can linger on the market or get a few lowball offers. But buyers also need to be realistic when it comes to what move-in ready truly means, and if they're really ready to move right in. So if you enjoyed today's video, do me a favor and hit that like button. Give me a call if you're thinking about buying or selling in the greater Sacramento area. And don't forget to subscribe so I can update you on my new videos.